Present moment awareness is a very powerful practice. It can be practiced right in the moment of stress. It can be practiced any moment of any day when you want to train yourself to feel and be fully present without always being programmed by past reactivities or past perceptions that may no longer be serving you. And it can also be practiced as a sustained practice. The practice that I will lead you through today is as a sustained practice, meaning that a very specific time, a very specific place, and a very intentional way of practicing this way of being for a sustained period of time. Because we are constantly adapting to our inner experience, and because most of the time we live in constant reaction to what we think the outside world is providing for us, present moment awareness can begin to retrain our bodies and our brains for seeing and perceiving our world right from this very moment and then reacting accordingly. Anytime you do the sustained practice, it will help then you be able to create a present moment awareness practice any moment of any day, and hopefully begin to then be able to spend most moments of most days in a very present moment awareness state. As I lead you through the practice, I will ask you to kind of come from a witnessing or observing place where you observe your thoughts without really getting caught up or engage in those thoughts, or observe your feelings without really getting up or caught up or engaged, or bring a hyper-awareness to your senses. And again, the hyper-awareness to your senses is the hyper-awareness to the senses of being in this very moment, not a hyper-awareness of your senses of being emotionally hijacked by past memories, which is a very different way of engaging your senses. I will also lead you through a few steps in this practice that really will work physiologically to help just relax and really be able to tell your body and your brain to connect with that emotional center throughout your whole being, that can really teach you to relax and be open to the practice. Again, although we will be practicing, or I will lead you through as a sustained practice, the more you do it as a sustained practice, the more you can do it any moment of any day. And just because I'm leading you through as a sustained practice, please understand the power of an in-the-moment practice. Both practices are very powerful, and what they're doing is teaching your body and your brain to not be constantly at the mercy of our past programming or our past implicit memory programming. Our inner experience is constantly teaching our bodies and our brains to adapt every moment of every day, and then begins to create who we are and who we are becoming. And there is an intentional way that we can break the patterns of our habitual programming and really begin to create more patterns more infused with greater health and well-being, of really being able to be in each moment as it presents itself, rather than totally controlled by our past reactivities, our past triggers, and our past programming.